Future J. A little bit of lost footage, apologies, but for this challenge, the castaways found out that Garrett was voted out, moved right on, and for this challenge, it was called Bronze versus Brain. We have 3 bronze and 3 brains. The 3 brains had to compete in a jigsaw puzzle, stacking dice 5 up vertically, and do a word search in that order, while 3 bronze did a downward dog, a plank, and the whole 3 soda cans vertically, or horizontally rather, sorry. And if any of the bronze broke at any point, they would have to stop the puzzles, and along with a 20-second penalty. Added on to the time, tribe with lowest time would win immunity.
Yes, you can go ahead and start.
All right, and 3, 2, 1. You're allowed to use ghost mode, by the way. 3, 2, 1, go. Miles getting some puzzles and pieces really quickly. Gonna work on those borders.
Great job, Miles.
Done. Amy, go ahead.
Can I get the link? Thank you.
Ooh. I'm nervous. Done.
Alex, you
Getting those last few pieces in. Miles has 3 pieces. Miles has 2 pieces left. Miles has 1 piece left. Miles, you're good. Stop your screen. Go ahead. Heart, go ahead. Heart going. None of the runs have made broken form so far. 3.
Assist.
There it is. Okay. Done.
God, the ad. I can't see anything with the ad. There it goes.
Hit exit off. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Why don't you just X off on the top?
There's an up arrow earlier to get it away.
Oh, gotcha.
What the fuck is lag?
And Michael drops. Cody, you have to stop your puzzle for a second until he gets back up.
Okay. I'll have
Go
my
back,
hand in
go,
frame.
go,
All right,
go.
Andrew's down. Andrew, go ahead and
Okay.
get back up. All right, you were good to go
Oh.
back.
I'm good to start again?
Yes, you're good.
Back up.
Okay. This peg leg.
You got it, Cody.
Cody has it. Not too many words left, I don't believe.
Only 3.
You already have, I think.
Andrew doing a plank with one hand.
I'm
I was just shaking one
never
arm.
this bad.
Focus on one
Rescue
word.
shipwreck.
Focus on one word. You got it.
Shit. Mitchell drops. You have to stop for a second.
Okay, I got better handholds now.
There's one more. Rescue.
You got it. You got it.
CUE. Rescue done. It's- Oh,
Got
that's
it.
not. It's that way.
There we go. Done.
I'm done.
All right,
Hey.
that stops. All right.
Nice. Well done.
I-
All right. So we did have 2 times be recorded. So one team had 2 penalties, one had none. We had a score 2 scores, one of 5 minutes and 23 seconds, and one of 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Laura, I will be seeing you guys tonight at Tribal Council. Ankla, you guys have a night off for the first time. Everyone else, go ahead and scramble. I'll see you guys tonight.
Big relief. I mean, I thought we did well. I thought we handled the puzzles. I really want to give a huge shout out to Bennett, who planked for 4 minutes. 4 minutes just a plank while we were doing our puzzles and stuff. And I just, it's a huge relief. We don't have to worry about voting anybody out. We can just have fun with each other now instead of trying to have fun while we're figuring out who we're gonna kick off the game. I'm really happy that worked out the way it did. And our bronze were amazing at being able to maintain their strength challenge for 4 straight minutes.
It feels good to win a challenge finally and not have to go back to tribal. I was starting to get worried about how many people we were having to cut going into a swap or a merge. So I'm glad that at least this will even out the numbers a little bit.
I wasn't expecting like a captain position, but I think I'm fine with it for now, especially because a swap I feel like is probably going to happen either this upcoming round or the round after that. So that could completely change. Like me and Andrew could be on the same tribe at that point, or there could be 3 tribes, which means me and Andrew, there'll be 1 tribe where that doesn't have me or Andrew, so there'll be no captain there. So I feel like it's irrelevant in the long run. Maybe for now, if people want to say I'm like the captain, I guess I'm okay with that, but it's whatever for now.
How's it going? Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's back. Who's gone? Oh, Ben.
Oh, took him for a confessional.
Amy, we can't hear you.
I can't hear you, but I don't think you're on mute.
Okay.
Oh, I think she's just rejoining.
All we heard was, what was it like for those of you who aren't football fans, and then you disappeared.
Oh yeah. I like you, I forgot what I was saying, but in this case, you guys actually want to hear the end of it. The Cleveland Browns. I grew up in Northeast Ohio, so the Cleveland Browns are my football team. They're the ugliest colors, brown and orange, and they've had probably the worst, single-handedly the worst football team over the last 22 years. And they're finally
That is
looking
true.
like they might start being better. And so but now they're in this weird quarterback thing with, yeah, the guy I wasn't super thrilled to get. Maybe talent-wise, yes, but character-wise, how do I root for that, right?
Who's the quarterback?
Right now, Jacoby Brissett, who he's a backup. But
that means nothing to me.
He's okay. But Deshaun Watson is the main quarterback, and you may have heard all the news about like 24 lawsuits for sexual assault or whatever on
Yeah.
massage therapists, and it's like if it's
I
one or
didn't know he was
two
still
against
playing.
a pro athlete who's got a lot of money, it's I mean, I want to sit there and I want to be an ally and say, yeah, whatever, I'll believe it and all that. But if it's one or two, there's always in the back of your head, did it really happen? Are they, 24? There's almost no question in my mind that at least many of those happened.
Mm. I'm a Kansas City fan, so
Oh,
we vibing over here.
yeah, Mahomes. Yeah, he's
Love him.
I got him on my fantasy football team, so
Good choice.
I'm a Bucks fan, so we're the Browns, but with Super Bowls.
right, because you were so terrible for so long.
I'm a
Except for-
Detroit
Little
Lions
swap there.
fan.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know it's real bad. It's real
I believe
bad.
the Lions have been to a Super Bowl though, right?
Not anytime recently.
Yeah, maybe like in the 70s.
It's been very, very. I don't actually think that they've ever been to a Super Bowl.
Maybe not.
Maybe one early on, but like they're not going anytime soon.
Yay, sports games.
Sports games.
That's not your world.
The Jets are a team. That's my dad's team. He
Okay.
I know that that's apparently rough for them. That's about it.
Yeah. I'm in kind of one of those weird places where I am a super nerd. I mean, like almost all the books you see on the shelves are role-playing books of different games, not just one game, right? And yet I also did sports year-round in high school, and I love watching sports of all types. So I kind of ride in the middle of the the jock world and the nerd world.
I think like watching sports though can be really nerdy because there's a lot of stats and it's fun. You're with people.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's applied physics. You really want to get into it.
Well, especially some of those throws that you see, like Mahomes. Oh, no, she's still there. She just moved on my screen. Especially some of those throws you see Mahomes make. I was like, how did he do
Baseball pitches. He was
or
saying
or
it's
these
because he
long
started at
bombs that
baseball.
like go like this and they drop perfectly.
Talent. That baseball history.
Yeah.
I have good news. It looks like the hurricane is now starting tomorrow. But it is getting stronger.
What's it at now?
Well, it's at like a tropical storm now, but it's going to be a hurricane on Sunday afternoon. But I don't know where it is right now. Like it's supposed to be here, like middle of the night.
So you're thinking one or
basically.
two? Cat 1 or 2?
Oh, it'll be a 1.
Oh, 1.
Hopefully.
Okay. Well, at least
That's what I've heard.
at least it's not going to be like the one that hit Puerto Rico a few years ago.
Yep. It's still a mess. My goodness, I'm so relieved. I don't even know what to do now. We're just kind of sitting there making jokes because we don't know what to do when we're not going to tribal. But I'm so happy. We have like a little break. I'm gonna make lunch. It's great.
I've been sending messages after messages because like in Jay, so okay, this will be my little confessional rant. Sorry. Jay's name, like the A and J was like in parentheses and like capitalized. And I just messaged A to them and they said, look at a photo and you may find some safety. And I was looking at all the photos and I couldn't find anybody. I was looking at all of the prod photos and like they have a little square root sign in their bios for like the logo of Radical Reality Productions. And so I was like, oh, there's 3 A's in that phrase. It's the square root of 3. The answer is 3. The answer is 9. Doing all of these things. And I've got nothing to show for it. And I want this idol.
Yeah, so at the last tribal council, I noticed Jay's Zoom name had like an A with parentheses around, which I thought was odd. So I messaged Jay mid-tribal, said like A question mark, and he said, you're close, keep looking at the photos. And so when we finally won the challenge, which was a tough challenge to hold a downward dog for 4 minutes, there was a name that said, look at Matt's picture. And so Matt just had a normal picture of him holding an anchor. And so anchor was the only word that started with an A. So I just messaged anchor and won a immunity necklace, or not immunity necklace, an idol. I probably planned to use it pretty early. I never made the merge in a game, and so that would be a big threshold. And I just kind of don't want to stress out about going home with an idol in my pocket. So I'll probably just keep rolling through this initial part.
I mean, obviously losing the challenge sucks. I kind of thought when they were announcing the times that we had actually won, because it didn't feel like I was holding that downward dog for over 5 minutes. But I mean, I was struggling towards the end there. But yeah, I mean, no one likes going to tribal. It's weird with it being our first time having 2 rounds to just kind of talk and stuff. But I don't really know for sure how the tribe is going to break. I have 2 people on my tribe that I have played a game with before, so I'm hoping we can work together. But overall, I think going into this vote, I would like to just kind of keep it simple, try to come to a somewhat unanimous decision, so that way, if we go into either a swap or a merge, then we don't have like our tribe split, and then we have to end up on a swap with someone that maybe was on the opposite side of the vote for this tribal. So
I feel a little more comfortable in my position. However, like, I'm trying not to use the word shot in the dark while we talk, because Cody knows it's him. And so whoever Cody votes for can go. I think he has a bigger, badder taste in his mouth for Hart at the moment, but you never know. Like, shit could go down. He could write my name down. He plays a shot in the dark correctly, and I'm out of here. So like, that's my biggest fear. And I'm not even going to remind him that's a thing. Hope he doesn't have an idol, and keep working on the bonds I've created. Like, even like, I see Mitchell's on the out a little bit right now because she's standing up for Cody, or he's standing up for Cody. So now it's just my job to like just try to stay straight, try to stay good with as many people as I can. So if we get swapped, it won't matter who I get swapped with, and I might have some loyal allies on my side. So right now, I think I'm going to live to see another day. I just want to come out of this vote with like stronger bonds because we did things together.
Yeah, I mean, there is, but I don't think I've really had an opportunity to talk to him. But I feel like a little bit, I really want to work with Austin. He's been actually kind of quiet in all the rooms that I was in with him, except for it was just me and Andrew and Austin for a minute. And I kind of like that group. Also, ideally, I would work with Hart because like I was saying earlier, we kind of already have a previous connection, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And I know it was due to my own fault, but I got left out of that vote for so long because I didn't realize how to change rooms. And I'm a little bit worried how that could affect me because I heard that Mitchell was saying my name.
So what you missed, Austin, while you're at the confessional was Mitchell said he didn't want to do Cody. It wasn't fair that because he didn't have his things, wanted to do something else. And then Mitchell threw out Becky's name, which I am not doing.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Becky.
I mean, Mitchell literally told Cody that in front of me.
Oh, really? That he was going to do you?
No. Just that Cody's name was out there.
Oh. So what Becky, whatever it is, like, I have no interest in that at all. Like,
oh, thank you.
Yeah. I just,
oh my gosh, thank you. That's really
Yeah.
scary.
So I think everyone's on board to vote Cody and keep it simple.
Okay.
I think that's the best play at this point. Like, especially if we go into a swap or a merge, like, we don't want to split the tribe and like be like not united, and then we swap, and then you don't have anybody to trust then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It just makes the most sense to try to keep it simple, at least at the very least for this vote.
Yeah.
Because after this, we're going to be down to 13. So there could be a swap or even a merge at 13. Who knows?
Right.
So
my best plan is to stay strong with this group. You
just go for Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
And it's not even like, I don't even think it's just because of materials. I mean, that's that's not for sure my reasoning anyway.
Right.
Because I mean, I would sympathize with that as well. Like, that would suck if you were an alternate and didn't have everything you needed and then just got voted out because of it. But Yeah,
But it
I'm-
also
I'm-
does, yeah, it does affect our games.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but my mentality more so just like lines up with the fact that like he's just off camera a lot and doesn't. I mean, I understand the first 2 rounds we weren't necessarily strategizing, but it's still like talking and getting to know people, you know?
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm on board with it.
Okay,
Yeah. So am I.
Cool.
all right.
Let's see where else.
Are
we
they
go.
all still in one room or did they break up into a smaller group?
No, so you have Cody, Hart, Luke, and Miles in one room, and then us
Yeah.
here.
And then someone must be in confession.
Yeah,
It's unconfessional.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I think we're gonna be okay.
I agree.
Cool. It's fun to like getting to play in the game, but now you're like, oh, it's stressful.
I was gonna say, I forgot
I
how
know.
stressful these could be.
It's just funny because like if we won again, I would have been like, kind of want to play the game. But like now that you're here, it's I could have used another round or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're good. All right. Should we bombard on them or what?
Yeah, should
See
we
if
go
someone
back
comes.
as well?
Yeah.
The Hearts come to us.
Oh, okay.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, Heart.
He's totally in there looking for idols right now. He's not talking to anybody. I feel bad. Like I feel bad. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is crazy.
I don't know.
You realize that you're saying this when I'm in the call, right?
I mean, were you looking for
Because
idols?
you got caught the
Were you
first.
looking for idols
No, I have family over.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I apologize then.
I literally have family over. That's why I was muted, and my camera literally facing away from like a wall.
So,
and you're gonna vote me out because I don't have supplies for a game I didn't even know I was playing.
Well, you also did say, sir, that you were
real
gonna have to
classy.
be,
Oh, he got pulled for a confessional. Like right when you were arguing with him.
Real fucking classy.
Yeah.
I'm voting
I
him.
mean, you know, I don't blame you. If I wish I knew how to find a idol if that's what you were doing. Who cares?
Like I will go out to my living room where my baby cousin literally just barged into my room to prove that I have family over.
Yeah, I know. I believe you.
I'm actually really excited we lost immunity because now I actually have a chance to test bonds and test the relationships I've made so far. Like right now, everyone seems to want Cody out. I do not want that to happen. I'd rather have Becky go, so I'm trying to rally the votes, but everyone keeps just sitting in one chat. So I'm trying to figure out a way.
Cody's going home. He's probably voting me. If I go home here, that's fucking stupid because he has to leave at 8:30 or something like that. And I even just fucking told him to his face that he's going home. I don't give two shits. Anything else?
I am on a tribe full of fucking old people who are so self-entitled that they feel the need to ostracize me, not include me in any conversations. I'm spending time with my family and they think I'm out here idol hunting because I have that time or even have played like a Zoom game to know what that is. Like, how the fuck do you find an idol in this game? And people are really irritating me to the point like I just want to quit. I don't even want to be here anymore. Like it's not fun.
A little surprised Cody isn't fighting. I think it would be great if I heard a name that wasn't Cody, just to show that we have some life in our tribe, but I'm not hearing any name. And it's not me because I hear he's pushing Heart, but he isn't really because he's not trying to get other votes on board. And I've always been in the room with at least 7 people. So it's not like he's even having a secret plan. And so if he has an idol, that would be the only answer to that. But I've been told that Marvin has an idol from Marvin, and I believe that because you didn't accept my 50 responses, all of which might have gotten me an idol. So that's that. And I'm also concerned if Cody, and it's not his fault, has another game later, and at the rate we're going on this game, if he's going to be a loyal ally, he's still going to quit. And if he's going to quit, he's not going to be a loyal ally when we actually need the numbers. I might throw a hinky vote just to keep the game starting to move a little bit and people can start throwing out names. And hopefully those names aren't Luke. So yeah, I'll probably throw one just to create some confusion.
Ooh, okay, so we lost the challenge as expected. Oh, not as expected. I was watching Cody do that challenge. He was sitting there like head empty for 2 minutes, not putting in another word. I don't think he was throwing. I think he was genuinely trying. I mean, good try, I guess. Oh, Cody's doing the confessional now. So then it's just
Mitchell's
me and
with
Oh,
Becky.
here, I'll do Cody's confessional right
And then
now.
just me
Hey,
and
Andrew,
Luke.
Hate all of them. They're
Andrew.
all terrible. They're
Andrew,
all
Mitchell,
voting
said,
me
Mitchell
out.
said that you were trying to push me out, and you're trying to work with Cody.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
he
it's
came in here and said that. I'm just curious.
Oh, that is way wrong.
No,
Okay.
what Mitchell did at first was he was in a private one-on-one with Cody, and then Becky joined in because we got this from Becky. And then he told Cody, like this was at the start, we all agreed to vote on Cody.
I will be playing the shot in the dark. And everyone's blaming me for finding something.
All right, here we are. Loro tribe. I'm still used to saying Ankla. I almost said it. This is nice. I get to see all of your beautiful faces finally. Finally, I'm sure you're not happy to see mine. But let me meet Becky. So Becky, obviously, I'm sure it's cohesive. You guys are winning. How has it been? Tell me about it. I haven't got a chance to really talk to you guys about how this game's been.
I mean, it certainly was nice winning. You know, it was a nice time to try bond, and pretty surprising and disheartening to find out that we lost this latest challenge.
Heart, hi Queen Heart.
Yo.
So you go into a scramble. What's the first thing that goes onto your mind? Just knowing that you won 2 challenges, and now you have to be like, oh, I actually have to play the game now.
You basically got to go talk to every single person, figure out what the fuck's going on. So it's a lot. And in minis, it's a lot of jumping to room to room to room, and that's why I don't play them that much anymore because there's a lot of anxiety. But you just do your best to get to every room, talk to every single person, and try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Andrew, and you know, this tribe seems strong. You picked it. How do you feel like that's going to weigh out for you right now, knowing that you picked the people of this tribe? Do you think it's going to save you? What's going on with your dynamic right now?
Yeah, I was put in an interesting spot, asked to pick the tribe. I went with all the people that I was, vibing with based on just like hearing their conversations, because you put me, as a spectator and just let me listen, and I got to try to get a better idea who I think I would gel with. That's how I picked the team. So hopefully they were, it's reciprocated. They think they're gelling with me, and we can move on as a strong, well-oiled unit.
Mitchell, obviously I have said things about advantages, idols. Has that came into play now that you're sitting there like, okay, well, who has it? Like we saw that there was something out there. Have you noticed anything particularly?
I've noticed a little bit of something from one particular person. I'm not going to say any more than that.
All right, Miles. So if I know that you guys are in a breakout room, we're playing Codenames and having some fun. What does it feel like now that Codenames is over? Like,
well, I don't know what I got out of that was that like Hart is a mastermind. Like Hart beat me as a co-master, so I'm kind of jealous. I'm just kidding. I don't know. We had a lot of fun. It's sad that we do have to go to tribal now and do have to create a divide, but I'm hoping we still stick strong afterwards.
Let's see. Luke, obviously there's a lot of factors you can factor into your vote. What do you think is best going to factor into your vote?
Did Ben blindside Garrett, or was Ben and Garrett working together? I think that is the 100% question that I would like to know.
I will not confirm or deny that. You'll have to watch it back in the episodes. Cody, obviously this is stress. You go from winning into losing. It's stressful. And what do you go about it to try to make sure that I'm not going to be safe? And who do you what do you use as strategy to kind of maneuver around the vote and make sure that the vote doesn't get turned onto you?
Well, it's hard to maneuver a vote when people already jump the fact that I don't have supplies. Granted, I was a last-minute addition. How am I going to have supplies for a game I did not know that I was going to be casted for? I knew 5 minutes before I joined this Zoom that I was going to be here. And guess who is still here trying to participate in just about every challenge there is? Secondly, I'm also getting told that I'm going out first because I was last pick. How is that any fault of my own? I was not here conversating with people before this Zoom because I didn't know this thing was a thing. So I was set up to fail.
Interesting. Austin, that leaves me with you. This is going to get stressful. We have about 12 hours left. Do you think obviously the other tribe has been to tribal twice. Do you think there's alliances in the tribe? How do you think this tribe is as an alliance here. Like, what do you think about alliances? Do you think they're forming quite yet?
It's hard to say. I mean, I think it's on everybody's mind one way or the other, whether they've actually formed alliances yet or just kind of starting to think about who they might want to form alliances with. It's hard to say, especially for us, because we've only been to, this is only our first tribal. So we don't really have, we haven't had to put pen to paper yet. So we can't really say whether or not we can trust other people's word. And if they do what they said they were going to do.
All right. With that being said, does anyone have anything to add before I ask for any pre-vote advantages? Any pre-vote advantage? If anyone has a pre-vote advantage, you can play it now. All right, that being said, you guys will head to the well. I will call you in one by one. That's how this works. For those who don't know, you cannot talk while you're in there. If you want to play your shot in dark, when you're in here in your voting confessional, you will tell me then, instead of casting your vote. Just so everyone's aware of that heads up.
Nothing but love for this person. I know you didn't really get a chance to play, but I believe you are the reason why we did not win this. I'm gonna write Cody's team down.
I'm hoping you don't go home, but I'm here to cause a little chaos because I'm Queen Motherfucking Heart, and that's what I fucking do. So let's see if this works out. If I go home, but we'll see how this goes.
I'm just doing this in case of a shot in the dark. Vote is for heart. I know I can't because of that light, but it is for heart.
My confessional
Yes,
is no. And my vote is I want to play whatever the shot in the dark thing is.
Okay, so how this will work. I'm gonna drop this into the bottle. When I ask for advantages, you will step up and say you played your shot in the dark. Martin will come on camera, roll a dice. Do you have a dice with you? Like a die?
No.
Okay. I will have you call a number then, to be fair. You will call a number that Marvin rolls. If you call the correct number, you will successfully play. Any votes cast against you will not count. Otherwise, they all count.
I just think, Cody, that if you had like pushed for Mitchell, you might have gotten your votes. Like I said in my confessional, I'm feeling a little rogue votey today. This is the person I want to work with. We'll see what happens.
I will go tally the votes. My marker. All right. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I'm playing my shot in the dark.
I can confirm Cody did in fact play his shot in dark. So out of fairness, how this would usually work is that Marvin would roll a dice and Cody roll farther. But for fairness standards, we're going to have Cody call out a number before Marvin does play it because he does not have a dice. And we didn't want to cheat him out of it. So he will have to call the number before Marvin rolls. I need everyone besides Cody and Marvin to go off camera for a second. Mitchell, can I just have you go off camera for the shot? All right, Marvin, go ahead and tilt your camera down. Cody, call your number.
I'm going with 4.
All right, if this is a 4, Cody is safe. If not, and it is a 4. Any votes cast against Cody will not count. I will read the votes.
You guys can come back on camera.
Yeah, you guys can come back on camera. First vote. Cody does not count. Cody does not count. Cody does not count. Cody does not count. Hart, that's 1 vote Hart. Becky, that's 1 vote Becky. 1 vote Becky, 1 vote Hart, 1 vote left. Mitchell, we're going to rocks. So, Marvin, can you pop a wheel? Everyone on the wheel, go. So there's 4 people going on the wheel. It is Luke, Andrew, Miles, and Austin.
Give me a second.
That's funny as fuck.
Holy fuck.
Y'all, I can't believe this is just happening for my episode. I'm elated. This is gonna be great TV.
I'm literally supposed to go eat like dinner with my family right now. So I was expecting to be voted out and I can just go.
You said Andrew, Luke. Who else?
Andrew, so we had tied between Mitchell, Becky, Hart, and Hart. So those three are safe. And Cody played his Jean d'Arc. He's safe. So that means we have Andrew, Luke, Austin, and Miles. Share your screen when you're ready. All right, share your screen. You got Tim. All right, Marvin, go ahead and spin.
All right.
Luke, I'm sorry. You have unfortunately been rocked out of this game. I would say the tribe has spoken, but I think it's more appropriate to say, Luke, the game has spoken. Please see Julia in Confessional 1 before you on your way out.
That is so sweet because I can go to the bar and I can have a beer right now with no consequences. I'm going to let you all know that someone on that game right now has an idol and I know who they are. Later.
Well, why didn't he tell us? That would have been useful so I can stop being framed for it.
Laura Tribe, I think there's only 3 words to sum up this vote. What the fuck just happened? With that, grab your torches, head on back.
Okay, what the actual fuck? All right, so I almost threw that TQ vote on Mitch. Man, I should have done that. But I thought Becky, if she saw her name out there, might actually show where she was being allegiant to. And I thought that'd get the game rolling. rocked out. And all my allies on the wheel as well. That's going to make for an interesting game. Good luck to everyone other than Cody. Great.
All right, thank you, Luke. But I do have to say, you have been voted out, but
No,
your journey has not ended.
I'm at edge of extinction.
Jay will be sending you.
Oh, that's so funny because,
a
you know,
link
so why
to
this is
a separate
hilarious
Zoom
because I
shortly.
didn't burn anybody. This is great.
Jay will be in touch. So that's all
hilarious.
I have for you.
Alrighty, I gotta go figure this out. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, where am I going?
Matt?